What is up, my YouTubians, ODYSEEans, Slayin' Sayins, Cobra Kais, and my pumpkin who be smashing? I'm Asherella. This is original Asherella, and this is kind of an impromptu, spontaneous, not scheduled filming. I just felt inspired after reading an article, and I just, right before I started filming this, read an article from People magazine. People is not a publication that I pick up very often, and I really didn't even pick it up. It was an online article that came across my feed, but it was about William Patrick Corgan, and specifically kind of recapping some sections of his recent appearance on the Jen Eckert podcast. And this article really focused on the part of the podcast where Billy discusses, his relationship with his father and his childhood abuse, and how that impacts him as a parent, and what of his childhood he divulges to his children. And I thought it was really interesting, so I'm gonna link that article down in the description. But after reading this, it of course made me think of the Song for a Son, and I just really wanted to film and share all my thoughts and my feels on this emotional track. Song for a Son is from the Tear Garden by Kaleidoscope era. This is volume 1, Song for a Sailor. As I mentioned in the video for Freak, which is also a track from that era of the band, but this is an era of the Smashing Pumpkins that a lot of people don't even realize existed. But after the Zeitgeist era of the band, there really was a lull in the Pumpkins, and like I said, some people don't even know this era of the band existed. But you need to know, and you need to listen to some of these tracks. And today we're going to be listening to Song for a Son, and we're listening to the 2010 Paris Bookstore performance of this. It's Billy solo acoustic. It is amazing. Let's listen to Song for a Son in just 1 second. Before we do, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on ODYSEE, follow the channel. You can gently press the notification bell on either platform so you know every time I upload a video. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, watch till the end of the video. Find me on my social things, follow me on my social things. I have the X thing and the Threads thing, and I'm especially active on the Insta thing. Okay guys, let's listen to Song for a Son. As I mentioned in the intro, this is from Tear Garden by Kaleidoscope, volume 1. I said this is an era of the band that a lot of people don't even realize exists, and that is true. Admittedly, this is my least favorite era of the Pumpkins. As I mentioned in the video that I did for Freak, which is from this same era of the band, that it feels like something's kind of missing in this era of the band. But that being said, my least favorite Smashing Pumpkins, I still love, and it hits me so much more and so much harder than anything else I can think of. So take that into consideration when I say this is my least favorite era of the band. But my least favorite era of the Smashing Pumpkins is up here above, my first favorite era of most any other bands, if that makes sense. But yes, this is 2010 Paris Bookstore recording or performance, and I just want to say the channel that this performance is up on YouTube is called Infinite Smile. I have no idea who this person is, but Infinite Smile, if you ever come across any of my videos, hit me up and DM me. I would love to talk to you about this performance and getting to be there live, and thank you for posting it for us to share, because it really is. It is such an amazing performance.
Son, this is a song for a sailor, the best I ever had. This is a song for a kid, this is a song for a tailor who stitched out my own heart, who stitched out my own heart, to die. I am one of
agree that the Billy Corgan that wrote this song, Song for a Son, and the Billy Corgan that exists in the world now are very different people in a lot of ways. You know, I think this song is kind of an amalgamation of the emotions Billy had about his own childhood, what he wanted for his childhood, and then at this point in his life when it was written, his kids didn't exist. You know, he did not have any children. And, you know, I think this song was, you know, kind of Billy's expression of wanting to have the chance to do it better than his dad did, but maybe sort of putting that dream to bed. You know, maybe coping with the fact that maybe he'll never have a child. And I feel like that emotion comes through so strongly in his lyrics, the expression in which he sings the song. And, you know, Billy does such a great song by just painting a picture with music.
This is a song for a down. This is a song for a blown out blood. The kind that don't return to the nest. This is a song for a star. This is a song for a space invader who flew into the sun, never to return.
This is a song for a star. This is a song for a space invader who flew into the sun, never to return. Who does that sound like? Who does that make us think of? I don't know. William Patrick?
Never to return. I am one of many. Many more to come. Many more to come. I am one of many more. Many more to come. Many more to come. This is a song for a son. This is a song for a sailor. The son I never had, he sailed without a map. This is a song for that kid. This is a song for that tailor who stitched up my old heart before I broke it all apart.
This really is just so, like, sad, and I can't really even think of a better word, because it is really, like, Billy expressing that is a desire, you know, to have that hole in his life filled, but making peace with the fact that that's not going to happen. Now, we know that has happened, and, you know, fortunately, like I said, Billy Corgan that wrote the lyrics to the song and Billy Corgan that we have now are in very different places in their life, and as jealous as I can be about, you know, Chloe or whatever, I'm so glad, you know, he did have somebody come into his life that was able to provide him these things that stitched up his whole old heart, you know, like, I do feel like that happened, you know, I mean, Billy Corgan's on top of the world now.
One of many, many more to come, many more to come. I am one of many more, many more to come, many more to come. Ye daughters of the revolution, carry back your sons, carry them back home. Ye daughters
song first came out, I was listening to it in my apartment, and my next door neighbor, who was a good friend, walks in and is just listening, not knowing what I'm listening to. But anybody that knows anything about music, when they hear Billy Corgan, they know it's Billy Corgan singing. So even though she hadn't heard it, she knew I was listening to the Pumpkins. And a couple minutes go by and she says, wow, it really sounds like Billy Corgan is really upset about not having any kids. And I'm like, I think so too. And I just remember that so vividly.
This is a song for a son. This is a song for a sailor. The best I ever had. He sailed without a map.
That was Song for a Son. You gotta let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you already know this song? Was this new to you? If you're a casual Pumpkins fan, let me know what you think about it. I do have to say, I highly encourage everyone to listen to the actual studio version of this song too. It's electric. It is not really an acoustic song. There is some really amazing electric guitar solo stuff that happens in this song. And it's really got some very solidly classic rock vibes to it. It's like Billy was like channeling his inner like Jimi Hendrix when writing the song or something like that, as far as like the musical track goes. So definitely listen to the studio album too. I just really love this Paris Bookstore performance in general. Like, this whole set was amazing, and I feel like more people should be exposed to it. So that's why I wanted to listen to this acoustic one. Plus it was Billy solo, and that kind of drives the point home a little bit more. But yeah, this is, like I said, an impromptu video. Just felt inspired after reading that article about Billy talking about dealing with his childhood and how he shares that with his children. So check out that article also. That's it for today, guys. I am Asherella. This is original Asherella. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on ODYSEE, follow the channel. You can gently press the notification bell on either platform so you know every time I upload a video. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, watch till the end of the video, and follow me on my social things. I have the Insta thing, the X thing, and the Threads thing. And also, go to Twitch, find Original Asherella on Twitch, and then tune in on Sundays at 8ish Eastern Standard Time for Kino and Commentary. It's a movie show, very different content than here, but it is a really good time and a fun chat and some really good movies, so make sure you check that out. Always tap in, never ever tap out, and don't forget to keep on smashing like a pumpkin.
The moment you are in, accept the chase of where we must begin.